Give it up for it not being hot anymore. Listen, I just got too wide. I didn't always used to be this big. I'm like, I am too fucking wide for this heat. I'm walking around with these big ass fucking Jewish rabbi thighs. Like I feel like I'm wearing the overcoat. Like those Orthodox dudes, I'm like, that's how I'm sweating every goddamn day. Joanna still, like at night, still wants to cuddle in this heat. She tried to make me the little spoon. I was like, bitch, I will stab you with a fork. You have to get away from me. I realized, like, there is no weather that women don't want to cuddle in, right? I was looking at an art history book about Pompeii, and there's a famous couple that died in this, like, embrace, and everyone thinks it's really romantic. And I look at that picture and I'm like, that is a dude being like, hey, can volcano be the one weather we don't cuddle in? Can I have my side of the bed when it's fucking covered in lava? Is that too much to ask? Out-of-town people make noise? Out-of-town people, where you at? You sound like you're out of town. I get it. New Yorker, out-of-town people, have you heard about the no AC subway car? Did anybody have to experience that recently? It's hectic, right? I don't know, who said yes? I heard a yes over here. What happened? What were the circumstances, sir? I got you. Excellent answer. What people don't know, that's when you get so excited to get your own seat and you walk in a subway and the doors close and it's just balls. You just live inside someone's balls right now and you have to adapt to your new scrotum lifestyle because that's what it's gonna be. Let me ask you something, sir, because I feel like someone always stays. Did anybody stay in yours? Yes, they're lunatics. Never, that's like literally if you're concerned about is someone crazy, is like go into the no AC car and then see if they stay, because they're fucking crazy. Last time it happened to me, there was just an old Chinese woman spitting sunflower seeds. Like it's nothing. Like it got in my head, I'm like, am I not tough as this old, like, she just looked like a bag of osteoporosis, right? Like, just a bag of bones. And I was like, am I not as tough as this lady? And I'm like, no, I'm not as tough as this lady. It's fucking nuts. I can't believe 10 people stayed. That's a cult. That's a cult waiting to happen. Give it up, because I think you guys are all vaccinated, so make some noise for that shit. Yeah. I love it. I was at a show last night. I didn't know this was going to be funny, but it made me laugh. These people were at the show, and they couldn't come in because they were like, I left my vaccine card at home. And I'm like, nobody is fucking with paper. What are you doing with paper? Did your grandpa fax you your vaccine card? It's fucking crazy to me. I feel bad. I mean, if you're not vaccinated this winter, good luck with that shit. You're going to be eating outside like a pigeon. I don't know if there's New Yorkers here. Do you remember eating outside last winter? Fuck that. You could shoot me in the face as long as I can come inside. I'd be like, shoot me in the face, cover up the bullet wound, and give me a beer. I don't give a fuck. I'm not eating outside. Make some noise if you're a New Yorker and you stayed the whole quarantine. Make some noise. Hectic. How fucking crazy was it? It's rough, right? I think what people who weren't here in the quarantine don't understand is this is the one crisis that asks New Yorkers to do something they've never done before. This didn't happen in 9/11, didn't happen in Sandy. They asked New Yorkers to do something that's fucking unheard of, and that thing is live in your apartment. Nobody comes here thinking you're ever gonna have to live in your apartment. Nobody would fucking move to the city. Nobody would ever be like, oh, come to New York. It's a 4-bedroom, 8-roommate. It's a walk down. It's in a basement. We got people living in walk downs. That's insane. Kevin was talking about this, but yeah, when you're a comic, you came out of quarantine, you were asking everybody like, oh, did you guys get some hobbies? Get some hobbies? And people are like, they're looking real angry at you. And I'll never forget one night this girl raised her hand, she goes, I learned Portuguese. And and you can feel the whole audience be like, fuck you. In Portuguese. I learned I don't want to die alone. Does that count as a skill? Too dark or not dark enough? Let's figure it out. This is good. I live in Chinatown. Anybody else? No, nobody lives there. I don't even know how I ended up there. I got lucky. They made a mistake. That actually was the best place to be during the quarantine. People in Chinatown have been wearing masks forever because they think white people are gross. That's why I assume they don't give a fuck. They don't even see me. They just walk right through me. I see so much crazy shit there, but what I started to realize is Chinatown, 100%. You gotta go, you gotta see it, because for one reason, they have the strongest old people. It is like a retirement home for the Incredibles. I watched this old man pick up a TV. It was like 50 inches. It was a plasma. It wasn't even a flat screen, right? It was like an old TV. He put it on his bike handlebars. Got on the bike, put one hand on the TV, other hand on his cigarette, and then just rode off. He's wearing flip-flops. It's Chinatown, you understand? It's always flip-flop weather in Chinatown. They're moving refrigerators in flip-flops. It's insane. I learned a lot of things that surprised me. I think, the pandemic was a huge surprise. I still would say the biggest surprise of my life is that I ended up looking like prison time Moby. Like I got fired from the Blue Man group for being wider than the other blue men. You can't have this wide blue man in the middle throwing off the symmetry. I got to this size and people just start handing me Hawaiian shirts. They're like, this is what you wear now. Go back to Trader Joe's, it's fine.